Piano Annie here. Today I'm going to teach you two things, and one is the tweet. And it's pretty easy. We won't spend a lot of time on it, but it's just the little village that I taught you in the blues scale. If you don't know the blues scale, it's C, E flat, then F, G flat, G, B flat, C. That's the C blues scale. So you see this little cluster in the middle? I call that my village. And when I do pointer, middle finger, ring finger, and you sort of roll them, I call that a tweet, because when you do it up high, and I don't think you can see my hand, but okay? It's a little tweet that you can throw in. And I like to do it with the little hey, look at me now roll that I have taught in a different video, but quickly to go over it here, it's just going down the blues scale, but like this. Hey, look at me now. Hey, look at me now. So when you combine those two, you go like this. You can do it however you want, but this is one way to do it. Okay, so just basically just throw the little tweet in there, and then you're right here. You're already set up to come on down. So that is the tweet. You can always just throw it in by itself. When you're in the G position, you could even add this little tweet in. Okay, that's getting into the G blues scale, why that works. But anyway, that could be if you want to switch to that tweet. But this one, in the C blues scale, will work through the C, the F, and the G position. All right, so one thing that I combine that with when I'm in F sometimes is something I call the 4-to-3 ratio. And that may not even make sense, but that's what I call it. So I think of it this way. Down here in the left hand, there's always an implied 2. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So I think of that as 3, like a triplet, but just without the middle part. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. And so if you do 4 notes in the right hand, but you take out any hint of a swing rhythm, and you do 4 even notes. Let's just pick for now G, F, E flat, C. And you play them steady. You have to fit those 4 into your count of 3 down here. And that's why I call it 4-to-3 ratio. All right. Sometimes I can't just do it right off the bat. So let me just get going and I'll see if I can do it for you. So this part, whenever I did that, that was the 4-to-3 ratio. A fun one to do is to do that with a topper. If you put a C topper on that, and then you use your middle finger to slide off of the flat 5 and come down. So that's your 4. Even though you're sliding, it sort of gets a time value, and then you... And I'll show you how that works, okay? All right, so that's fitting the 4 notes into the standard left hand. Another way to use the 4-to-3 is to use a pattern that has 4 notes, but they're not always the same 4 notes. So let's just take a real simple example. If you took the C major chord and you just go down G, E, C, and then you do it again, the G ends up being the first note and the 4th note. So 1, 2, 3, 4. But if you keep going, then your next 4 ends up being E, C, G, E. And then again, the next 4 would be. So it sounds a little different every time. All right? So it'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And so here's how that would sound. Okay, so it sounds a little better if you're down here. All right, so you can have fun with that. And you certainly don't have to limit it to a simple thing like that. You can use any combination of 3 notes, creating a 4-note pattern. Alrighty, I'll see you next time.